My name is Amaly Quiroz. I am VP of Transaction Processing. So I oversee the team that is going through and processing transactions, settling, and making sure agents get paid on time, right? Which is extremely important. The transaction processing department also has a TC division, so transaction coordination, which is fairly newer to eXp. We've been in a pilot phase for about 5 months in California, and as we all know, TC service is very, very popular here. So I'm going to go ahead and just go over what our transaction processing settlement specialists do. We're confirming and sending out commission disbursement authorizations. So across the nation, we have what we call split check states or single check states. And some states don't allow escrow or title to pay agents directly. In California, thankfully we do. So our transaction settlement specialists are creating a CDA in a timely manner, making sure that the file is complete so that you can get paid automatically from escrow or title. They also complete a final review to ensure key documents are in the file, and then once those closing packages do come in, they're processing it in our back office system as well. Again, the overall goal is to get agents paid on time, so we are keeping a close eye on that turnaround time frame, making sure that everything's flowing the way it should. And for those of you who are on a team, we actually have a dedicated transaction specialist that works with either your TC, your admin, or whoever is doing that paperwork on your behalf, so that they have one point of contact. So over the last few years, I've been with eXp for almost 3 years now, and we've all heard about the amazing growth that we've been experiencing. So our overall goal is really to make sure that we're maintaining the transaction count and that process, all while also looking at where are we going to be 6 months from now? Where are we going to be 12 months from now? It's really key to always be looking forward. As you can see, from 2018 to 2021, that growth has been extremely impressive. But on the back office side, we have to make sure that we're always keeping ahead of it. So while we've been growing, we currently have an 80+ ANPS. So NPS is our Net Promoter Score. It's basically how agents give us feedback. It's a customer satisfaction survey. When a transaction closes, agents receive a survey where they can provide us with feedback, and they'll tell us what worked, what didn't work, and we look at that on a weekly basis to make sure that we improve upon our process. Did we, hit a hiccup? Something that we need to look into. So we're very agile in that way. Also, we've improved our closing turnaround time frame throughout this process by 45%. So we're paying agents faster right now. And at the end of 2019, we had about 80 transaction specialists. We're currently at almost 300. So they go through like a 4-week boot camp, lots of training to make sure that they are doing things the way they should, and we're processing transactions accurately. Now, the second division within transaction processing, I think, is the most exciting, right? Transaction coordination. So we all know TC. It's a very popular service in California. Other states, not so popular. There are some states, like we've found Pennsylvania, Ohio, Colorado, very popular service as well, just like in California. We have, like I mentioned, it's been a pilot phase. So we are actually ramping up now because we've gone through and surveyed our agents that are using the service. We currently have 7 full-time TCs. We're hiring 3 more to keep up with demand during our busy season, and we'll continue to grow from there as well. What sets us apart from other TC services, whether they're independent contractors or maybe different TC companies, is one, our transaction center. So this is a system that's being created by our innovation team. And it's a collaboration tool between TCs, agents, and if you want to include your clients, you can. So our TCs manage all of their tasks, everything that they're doing in that back office system, and you as an agent or a team lead or an admin could actually log in and view the status of everything that's going on. If you don't want to log into the system, our TCs will still definitely make sure that we're updating you in whatever way you prefer. The other item is our competitive pricing. This is a huge selling point. We charge $250 for full service, and $450 dual-sided. Upload only if we're not doing any actual coordination of the file. It's a $150 upload fee. So very competitive, full service. Our TCs are licensed in California, so they know the paperwork, they know exactly what's going on, they know how, what agents are expecting from the service. And then, I did not mean to go back, but I'll just mention it. eXp TCs are employees. So they go through a 4-week boot camp as well, and we are training them. They work very closely with our brokerage ops staff that sets all of those compliance rules. So we're responsible for training them, ensuring that they're up to speed with any changes that are occurring, California forms, disclosures, the purchase agreement, all of that, we're responsible for that. Yes? We have a mix, actually. We have some that are called junior TCs that do more of the administrative tasks, but those that are creating listing contracts, purchase agreements, they have to be licensed. Yes? I requested a TC on seal. You will be on top of that waiting list, and that's a really good point. So we've been going through this pilot phase, and that's why we're actually hiring more TCs specifically in California to keep up with demand. So just wanted to also show the list of services that we offer. This is specific to California. Every state has their own list, but this is very, very specific. I'll keep that up because it seems like people want to take pictures. And we're flexible, right? If something else needs to be added, we can definitely do that as well. So I'll be around. If anyone else has any other questions, please feel free to find me in the back. I'm going to go ahead and introduce Seth Siegler, who is our VP of Tech Innovation. He leads our team that is working on some really cool projects. So thank you, everyone.